In a world obsessed with saying yes to everything, it's time we talk about the power of a well-placed no. Saying yes when you mean no, whether to fit in, please others, or avoid confrontation, leads you down a path that's not your own. It's about reclaiming your time, energy, and integrity. This video isn't just a guide, it's a wake-up call to stop being a passenger in your life and start taking the wheel. From dodging social pressures to cutting off toxic ties, we're diving into 8 critical moments where saying no isn't just okay, it's essential. Buckle up, it's time to make your no heard loud and clear. Number 1. Doing what everyone else is doing. Right out of the gate, let's shatter a popular but toxic practice, mindlessly mirroring the crowd. It's high time we get this straight. Blending in might feel safe, but it's a one-way ticket to mediocrity. Coco Chanel put it sharply, in order to be irreplaceable, one must always be different. It's not about being contrary on principle, it's about asserting your right to choose. It's perfectly okay, in fact necessary, to plant your feet and say no when the herd's direction doesn't square with your gut. This isn't just about making a stand, it's about recognizing that your path is yours to carve, not a line to be followed in someone else's script. Every no to the usual drudgery is a yes to your individuality, your potential, your uncharted journey. So, next time you're on the brink of defaulting to yes, just because everyone's doing it, pause. Your no might just be the most defining choice you make. Number 2, social invitations. Dive into the world of social invitations, a minefield for anyone trying to carve out their own identity. Here's a hard truth. You don't have to say yes to every invite that lands in your lap. Remember, every yes you utter out of obligation is time stolen from your passions, your relaxation, your life. The difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no to almost everything. Warren Buffett once remarked, and he's on to something. It's about quality, not quantity. Filling your calendar to the brim won't enrich your life, it'll dilute it. Next time you're tempted to agree out of guilt or FOMO, take a step back. Is this how you genuinely want to spend your time? If not, muster a polite, "No, thank you." Your time is non-refundable. Invest it wisely. Let no be your ticket to a more authentic, focused existence. Number 3. Unhealthy habits. Next up, unhealthy habits, the silent saboteurs of your well-being. Here's the unvarnished truth. Sacrificing your health at the altar of momentary pleasures is a fool's game. It is health that is real wealth, and not pieces of gold and silver, Mahatma Gandhi wisely pointed out, and he's spot on. You might think skipping that workout for a Netflix binge or trading sleep for late-night scrolling doesn't cost you much, but the bill comes due. Your vitality, your clarity, your longevity. Every cigarette, every junk food binge, every night of neglected sleep is a withdrawal from your health bank account. And here's the kicker. You can't borrow health. You can't buy more of it. It's yours to nurture or neglect. Choose to fuel your body, respect your rest, prioritize your well-being, and say no to anything toxic to your well-being. Remember, without health, everything else is just background noise. Number 4, being unsuccessful. Here's the reality check. Being unsuccessful isn't about bad luck. It's about choices, your choices. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Ralph Waldo Emerson once challenged. Every time you hit snooze on your ambitions, every moment you choose the path of least resistance, you're scripting a narrative of mediocrity. It's not the setbacks that define you, but the decisions you make in their wake. Sure, taking the reins comes with its share of fears and what-ifs, but what's the alternative? Drifting aimlessly, letting life's currents dictate your direction. That's not living, that's merely existing. Stand up, decide, act. Say no to being mediocre. Your life's masterpiece is waiting, but it won't paint itself. The choices you dread, the ones that push you out of your comfort zone, those are the brushstrokes that lead to greatness. Decide today who you want to be and let that vision guide your choices. Remember, in the grand scheme of your life, the only person holding the pen is you. Number 5, gossiping. Dabbling in gossip is like sinking into quicksand, easy to slip into but hard to escape, and it always leaves you dirtier than when you started. Eleanor Roosevelt hit the mark when she said, "Great minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events. Small minds discuss people. Every minute spent spinning the rumor mill is a minute stolen from your own growth and achievements." It's a seductive trap, offering the illusion of connection at the cost of your integrity and potential. Imagine instead using that time and energy to sculpt a life you're proud of, where your actions and successes speak so loudly, others can't help but talk about them, for the right reasons. Shift the focus inward. Let your life be so full and interesting that you have no time for gossip. Build, create, explore. Make your life a story worth telling, not a spectator sport. Let's choose to be architects of our destiny, not demolition crews of other people's reputations. Number 6, toxic people. Toxic influences, the silent thieves of potential, often go unchecked. Here's the stark reality. We morph into the average of our closest associates, so why tether yourself to negativity? Jim Rohn laid it bare. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. We all know this. So why do so many of us settle for relationships that drag us down instead of propelling us forward? It's a baffling choice. Surrounding yourself with pessimists, naysayers, and takers dilutes your own spirit and ambition. It's high time to say no to these energy leeches. Elevate your circle. Choose allies who challenge you, who share your drive, who reflect the person you aspire to be. It's not elitism, it's essentialism. Cutting ties with toxic people isn't just self-care, it's a strategic move towards the life you deserve. Remember, if you're aiming for the stars, it's hard to get liftoff surrounded by anchors. Choose your company wisely and watch your average soar. Number 7, wasting money. Let's talk about the financial sinkholes, the mindless spending that's bleeding you dry. It's a blunt truth that needs hearing. Every careless yes to impulsive buys is a no to your financial freedom. Beware of little expenses. A small leak will sink a great ship, Benjamin Franklin wisely cautioned. And yet, here we are, springing leaks left and right. Why? For the fleeting thrill of acquisition? It's time to staunch the flow. Saying no to wasteful spending isn't about depriving yourself. It's about valuing yourself enough to invest in your future, not just ephemeral pleasures. Start scrutinizing where your money goes with the precision of a hawk. Is this purchase moving you closer to your goals, or is it just another weight in your financial anchor? Make no your reflex response to financial frivolity. Your future self, sitting on the nest egg you've built with discipline and foresight, will thank you. Number 8, wasting time. Finally, let's confront the ultimate thief of joy and progress, wasting time. In an era where distractions masquerade as entertainment, it's vital to remember, time is more valuable than money. You can get more money, but you cannot get more time, Jim Rohn reminds us. Yet we squander hours on mindless scrolling, binge-watching, or procrastinating. Why? Because saying yes to these time suckers is easy, comfortable. But here's the kicker. Every minute spent in the vortex of triviality is a minute stolen from your dreams, your growth, your real life. It's high time to start saying no. No to the digital haze. No to the allure of the next episode. No to the seduction of the scroll. Embrace the power of no to reclaim your time, crafting a life rich with achievement, learning, and genuine joy. Remember, in the economy of time, no is your greatest asset.